everybody, what's going on? This is Frame Advantage, run by Level 482 Gaming. We are a locally owned and operated gaming team here in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. And the focus of this podcast is mostly on fighting games, but covers like some esports stuff and like some other like random gaming stuff that we're doing at the time. Whatever. But I'm your host, the White Mage of 482 himself, Vaughn Venters, aka V, and I'm joined by
none other than the ordinary, extraordinary Big Boss.
Is that
Yeah,
it? Only Big Boss.
Only Big Boss, the one and only.
Alright, joined also here by, I guess that would make me what, 482 mini boss?
No, you're not even a boss.
Dang, not even a boss. Dang. It's your boy Mastastef, everybody. What's pop?
Yo, and then we're also accompanied by
The Kid, the Star, 482, Doza.
Excuse me?
Glenn, you heard me.
Alright then. At some point, he became a star.
Young Glenda Star.
And me, 482 Arcadia.
formerly known as Arcadia 15X.
That's right.
Oh my god.
So much
15
edge.
times himself because he was just that into himself at the
It's
time.
actually Mr. Arcadia.
That's right. Woke me up. Woke up a clear ghost.
Clear
ghost. And that's me.
Mr. Adia himself.
You're gonna find a clear plastic chair. Anyway, yeah, we actually started this podcast, how long ago was it? It was like a year ago or something like that, right?
About a year.
Yeah, it's about
Close
a
to
year.
it. But we just never really found the time to like really just, keep up with it,
Yeah.
But hey, now we're actually making a really good effort to keep it going this time, especially with all the cool news that's coming out in our fighting game scene as of late. So,
Frame Advantage rebooted.
yes, rebooted, and I guess
Season 2.
it's like I guess in order to actually like get the proper reboot going, I guess we're just gonna go around the table and get ourselves like reintroduced. I guess we're gonna talk about who we are, what our favorite fighting game is, and what our favorite fighting game character is. Is that a good idea?
Yeah.
All right, cool. I'll start off.
Yeah,
I gotta think. Goddamn.
Don't worry, you'll have time. I promise. I am V, the White Mage of 482. The reason why I'm called that is because I like to help people out. So, that's easy enough as it is in and of itself. So, my favorite fighting game is the King of Fighters 13, because that was the very first FGC fighter I ever got into. It was fast, and there's just a lot going on. There's so much you could do in that game. And with King of Fighters, my favorite fighting game character would have been Cooler Diamond, but because these guys got me interested in the Blaze Blue,
Hey,
my favorite character is now Celica A. Mercury.
the whitest of mages.
So, passing it on over to Big Boss himself, Saykin.
Yeah. So,
Say
As you
candy,
know,
baby.
I'm the Big Boss. Back in my younger days, they used to call me Say Candy, but you can call me Saykin.
Say candy.
Yes.
What?
Actually, they did call me Say Candy. But,
Say candy.
Oh yeah, disclaimer. This podcast contains strong language.
Shout out to Rick.
Alright, back to you.
Anyways, yeah, so my favorite fighting game, let's see. That's hard. But I'm about to say Marvel. You know why? Because it contains my favorite fighting game character, Zero.
The Maverick
Until-
Hunter himself.
Which Marvel?
Until Marvel Infinite comes
Okay,
out.
Marvel 3 and Ultimate Marvel 3.
Okay.
About to say,
But-
you got that vanilla as well.
comma, asterisk, actually, my favorite fighting game character is actually X. Because as the people say, X gonna give it to you. Well, my X. Regardless, look out for Marvel Infinite because that is my favorite fighting game after it comes out.
All right. Cool stuff.
All right.
Mastastef.
As you all know, I am Mastastef, the Daywalker himself, the man who's not afraid to mash 2A. And you know where I can mash 2A in my favorite fighting game, Blaze Blue. More specifically, I guess I'm the kind of guy that just goes with the most current version. So whichever is the most current version of Blaze Blue at the time of you hearing this is my favorite fighting game. My favorite fighting game character is a little bit harder because I don't actually know.
You do play a lot of different characters.
I do play a lot of characters.
You go for more of the villainous type.
It's not on purpose. It's just
But
villains,
is it?
Villains are cool.
But is
sometimes.
it
It's a subconscious thing.
I think, I don't know, I think you feel a lot of, like, pride whenever you play Dormammu in Marvel.
Yo, my Dormammu, dog. Dormammu's
Bad.
a dope. I do like Dormammu a lot. He's probably one of my favorite fighting game characters. Right, I'm making like a quick top 5. So top 5. All right. So we got Dormammu, Phoenix Wright,
Forgot Phoenix Wright.
Hazama. I like Zarina a lot now from KOF 14, and we'll go with I don't know 9. 9's fun. There we go.
9, the
Wow.
Phantom.
List ruined.
Man,
Wow.
all those characters are bad. Either they're bad in the game or they're bad by design.
What?
Good job.
I think Dormammu's awesome. What are you talking about?
Did I say? I said
All of those
or
characters.
all of them. Were either bad by design or they're actually bad.
As in like evil.
No.
No, it's
Dormammu's
just
not
like-
bad.
No, like they're functionally bad or bad by design.
Dormammu's not bad by design
So-
either.
So
Because he's dumb.
What do you mean
Dormammu's
how he's
bad.
dumb? How is he dumb?
Okay, he's the exception.
There's
But the
always
rest
an
of them.
There's always an exception.
How is Arena bad?
Yeah, Zarina's
Have
not
you-
bad
Have
either.
you seen the dumb mix-ups she could do?
Well, yeah, this is true.
I mean, that's one thing.
That stuff's not supposed to work.
That's not supposed to be a thing.
That's one thing.
It doesn't matter.
Whatever.
Anyway.
Well, my name is Glenn, aka Doza, the man of many protagonists.
AKA the brat.
Whatever he says. I mainly pick people with dragon punches or their protagonists. But my favorite character in
Which
a fighting
usually
game.
has dragon punch.
Yeah. My favorite character in a fighting game actually comes down to 2 characters. Controversial pick, Ragnar the Blood Edge.
I mean, I like Ragnar.
I mean, a lot of people don't like Ragnar, which is fine.
I like Ragnar.
And my second pick would be Yu Narukami from Vanilla Persona 4 Arena.
Oh my.
Also-
not Ultimax.
Oh my
Vanilla.
God.
Sweet 5D.
Oh my God.
Hold my mix up.
The
You can't
worst
do anything about it.
I mean,
Pick.
you do realize both of those characters effectively accomplished the exact same situation.
Except one of them is just dumber on the Oki.
No, the Oki was exactly the same.
No, one of them got a fucking command grab.
Yeah,
And the
you
other
right.
one didn't.
Yeah, you're right.
Give Ragnar
Because-
command
Give
grab.
me, yeah.
Both of their Oki games denied you of your turn and you had to hold a 50-50. Now, in the
I
next
guess-
game, they just added onto the 50-50 by giving him the option to do a semi-reactable command grab.
Have fun with that.
For those who don't know, a command grab is a grab that is unblockable.
Oh, it also went into full
And-
combo back into the 50-50.
That
Yeah.
you do with a special command.
That you
Anyone
can't check-
casual who is listening to this.
You can't check a command grab.
No, you cannot.
Because contrary to what people may or may not tell you, looping a combo into a safe jump is in fact set-plus.
Yeah.
That is.
Exactly.
Alright, the clear ghost himself, Arcadia.
Okay. My favorite fighting game. I played so many fighting games.
Oh,
To pick a favorite one. I've been playing Blaze Blue for the longest. So, that's the most solid pick.
Gotcha.
But my favorite is probably Marvel. Because there's a bunch of stupid shit that you can do.
Which one, though?
Any of them.
All
All
of
of them.
Okay.
All Marvel.
Any versus game. They're all equally dumb except for CVS Chaos. That game was stupid.
You mean SVC?
SVC, yeah.
I also want to point out Zero was godlike in that game too.
Well, he was broken.
I mean, he's been godlike in every game he's been in it so far.
He can't be bad.
Broken by
It's
design.
in his contract.
Bad by
And my
design.
favorite character,
At least I admit it.
probably gonna be Soul Bad Guy.
Wow.
It's literally
Really,
Everett
though?
incarnate.
But you played Jin.
But I played Jin.
I played Jin.
But I've been playing Ragnar though.
That you have.
I
You're
also
just
played-
bouncing around between a bunch of different BlazBlue characters right
I
now.
also played Kai. And I also played Hagen.
So poster boys.
Except for Hayden.
Except for Hagen.
Yeah.
Yeah, Poster Boys.
He's white, Glenn.
White.
Right?
White.
I'm not
older
restricted to the main protagonist though.
Yeah, I don't think I mean someone who isn't a protagonist in a while, to be honest.
Alright, so.
Is Nash a protagonist?
Oh, you're
I
right.
think he's a protagonist.
No,
I mean,
He's a
no,
protagonist of the Street Fighter
Don't
5
do it to
story.
me.
He
Don't do
did
it to me.
Chaozu himself against Bison.
He did.
He's the Street Fighter 5 story protagonist. He does all of the fighting, and then Ryu just comes and wins in the end for him.
But he's not a poster boy.
This is true.
Actually,
He's not on the
He
cover.
was the first new character.
But he's not a poster.
But he's not
boy.
on the cover of the game.
You know what? You're right.
That's Ryu.
I mean, but to be fair, Glenn only played him so he wouldn't DP and get crush count.
Yeah.
which
But at this stage of the game, in Season 1, all the strongest characters were ones that had DPs. So you
The
should have played
DPs
someone with
were
a
really
DP
good.
anyway.
Yeah. Rip me.
Anyway,
But
Now-
speaking of Street Fighter,
yeah, now that we got the introductions out of the way, actually before we start getting into the topics at hand, I apologize for whatever audio issues that may be occurring in this podcast for right now. We will get better as time goes on once we get better equipment. Right now we're just off of one single Yeti microphone, which still gets the job done, but you know. Yeah, on to the topics at hand. We're going to be talking about awesome fighting game related topics that happened within the recent weeks, such as the results of Capcom Cup 2016.
yeah,
Which,
Knuckle Dude.
yeah.
So
Which-
what were the results?
Alright, so I believe we had Knuckle Dew in first place,
Yes.
which I had picked to win the entire thing, because
Yeah,
Knuckle Dew
I'm
was
pretty sure
really
everybody
strong.
thought Knuckle Dude was gonna win. If you didn't think Knuckle Dude was gonna win, then you were lying to yourself.
Now this is where, right off the bat, the results are already like skewed.
Two
Like everyone's
Americans.
brackets got destroyed. Second place was EG's Ricky Ortiz.
I'm still in shock.
Straight out of left field.
I don't know how this happened.
Ricky
I'm pretty sure a lot of people had Ricky Ortiz going 0-2 in this thing, or maybe if not 0-2, like 1-2.
I
or
had
something.
Ricky going 1 and 2 at most.
Okay, so yeah, second place, straight out of left field.
2 Americans in finals. It's ridiculous. Third place went to last year's winner, Kazunoko.
The
Kazunoko,
boy.
Who's
And
Kazunoko playing?
Cammy,
Okay.
And then fourth place went to my former boy, Haitani.
Itani,
Who's Haitani
playing
Nika?
No,
Nikali.
Really?
Yes, Nikali.
All right.
And that's all who I remember, like, off the top of my head.
Yeah, the other part of top 8 was we had Yukadon in top 8,
Oh yeah, we have Fudo.
Fudo,
In
and
fifth, I think we had Fudo and
Yeah.
Yukadon.
Fudo was 5th.
Yukadon. Did we have, who was it?
Yes, fourth was Haitani, fifth was Fudo and MOV.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Seventh
LOV.
was Yukadon
And
and
Goichi.
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 3 Chuns.
So no Kens.
No kids.
Okay.
Crying shame.
But
Three
three
Chuns,
Chuns,
a
2
Nikali, yeah, 2 Mikas, and a Cammy. Now, the crazy thing about that top 8 is that a lot of the favorites that were picked were not in there.
Notice you did not hear Infiltration.
No infiltration.
No Tokido.
No Tokido.
No Daigo.
No Justin Wong.
No Daigo
Daigo.
over Hanugai. I believed in the will to keep winning.
It's like
I'm
a lot of
tired you
these.
fraudulently saying this without actually even reading the
I don't
book.
have to read the book. I believe in the philosophy.
How do you know that in the book?
The title is The Will to Keep Winning. That's all you need to
How do you
know.
know in the book he could sit down and say, actually, it's not the will to keep winning that allows you to win. You don't know. You haven't even opened the book. Hush. Don't say it in vain again.
Okay, big boss.
Don't say it in vain.
Words from Jarius right there, Saykin himself. Anyway, yeah, a lot of the top seeds didn't even make it past the first round. Like,
Nope. Or the
Infiltration
second
and Tokido both went 0-2. Same with Justin Wong. He was third seed.
To add another bit of trivia, Justin Wong has been in every Capcom Cup since it started. And he's always gone 0-2.
Statistically 0-2 every time.
Rip.
Kid needs to step it up again. He's becoming washed up.
I mean, but at least he got the Capcom Cup.
That is true.
That in itself is very.
Not everybody gets to do that.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. So, with those results came some pretty crazy matches. So
Yeah, there were a lot of crazy matches. There was Tokido getting 3-0'd by DR Ray.
yeah, that came out of nowhere. I figured you would be happy for your boy Vega.
It's not about Vega, right? Like,
Fun fact, Steph actually hates Vega.
He
yeah.
does.
Why would I want to cheer that character on?
Because
If
you use him.
anything, I watch him, and when he gets blown up, I feel sad because I'm using him.
I actually get pretty hyped for watching Vega, randomly
How
enough.
do you get hyped for looking at that guy?
Because he does so many cool things.
Like
It's
what?
like, it's like he does that like crouch like stab move thing that he does. He's got the Barcelona roll. He's got the wall jumps. He's got the
See,
freaking
I will admit,
dives.
I'm not really that upset about DR Ray because apparently he trained a lot against the Ryu matchup, and his confirms were on point. Like, if you watch his match, every crouch jab went into EX Barcelona because that links on standing opponents. That was pretty good. I had to give him that. I have to give him that. But watching his play overall is not the cleanest. I don't know. He's better than me though. He made it to Capcom Cup. I didn't. That's all I can say.
Like having confirms as good as he does. Like there's a reason why he made it into
Regardless,
Capcom
I don't think anybody expected Tokido to lose to him.
3-0 nonetheless.
3-0. And then he lost immediately next round to, I don't remember who he played against. But the point
I don't remember.
He got blown out of the water after
Yeah, I
that. It
don't
was pretty sad.
He got blown up.
Then there was Human Bomb beating Infiltration
Infiltration.
round 1. First match of the day. Infiltration getting blown up by Human Bomb Chun-Li. But I'm sure
Yep.
nobody expected that.
I
Yeah.
mean, some people did.
But anyway, some people did expect it. But I mean, no one expected him to get blown up 3-0.
Well, I mean, I don't think it's statistically reasonable for anyone to think Infiltration would go down 3-0.
And 0-2 more or less. Because afterwards he had to fight Mago.
Mago.
Who also
Which he
got sent to
hated
lose
though.
his round 1.
He got totally screwed over by Karen V reversal.
Yep.
got totally just like destroyed right after that.
Tokido sent to lose round 1. Mago, Daigo, all the O's just going 0. Round 1.
I think the
not
craziest
Daigo.
matchup though was Daigo versus K-Brad.
That match
Which is also free.
was pretty intense.
Reverse
actually.
3-0 from K-Brad.
Yeah, it was a download.
It was pretty intense match though.
But I'd like to point out that if the format had never changed,
The result would have
the
been very
results would
different.
have been completely different and probably more along the lines of what people expected.
Because a lot of the matches, people went up 2-0 and then got ran
It
back
was the
on.
great Capcom
Yeah.
Cup 2016 curse.
The-
You win the first 2 games and then you get ran back
So,
on 3 straight.
Don't go 2-0 in Capcom Cup. It's not worth it.
The crazy thing about like the 3 out of 5 format was that at first they were planning to do 2 out of 3.
Yeah,
Yes.
they were.
I forget like what like happened to actually change it to where like every match was 3 out of
F
5.
Champ Pride.
Oh, okay.
A lot of
Well,
people complain about it on Twitter, namely F-Champ.
Filipino champ himself.
And so then they decided to change the entire thing. Because originally it was going to be only top 8 3 out of 5, then top 16 3 out of 5. But eventually they changed the entire thing. They just, alright, everything 3 out of 5. Which makes sense, because, you know, it's Capcom Cup, you made it this far, you deserve to at least get that luxury. I will admit it makes sense that way. And I like it better that way because you get to see more matches, you get to see more hype, you get to see things that we never would have thought to see beforehand, like Infiltration and Daigo losing to K-Brad and going. Well, Daigo didn't go 0-2, but people like Infiltration and Tokido going 0-2 would not have happened if it stayed a 2 out of 3 format into the top 8.
Indeed.
But even more impressive is not only did Knuckle do win, but realize he did not drop a single set.
Yeah,
the entire day.
He was looking dominant that entire weekend.
With Guile and Mika, no
He
less.
has been looking dominant for like 2 months now.
Yeah.
He has.
It's crazy. Just all coming from that dominance from all the tournaments that he was entering into Capcom Cup, there was no doubt that he was going to win the whole thing. Even against players who were coming up with all these new strats and stuff in neutral, like Ricky Ortiz coming out of the woodwork to show off her new Chun-Li, which, man, Stan Fierce is a really good button.
Stan Fierce is a very good button.
She was rocking that Stan Fierce on so many people.
I was pretty sure I watched someone lose an entire round to just Stan Fierce.
Dang. That's incredible.
That's awful.
You pressed Stan Fierce 4 times in a row and they just kept walking into it.
That's awful.
So
No,
I mean,
it's not get
Chun-Li's
good.
got the footsies, man.
Well, I mean, it's get good, and it's why is this character outranged the fuck out of me so hard that I can't actually do anything?
She's always done that. Though.
Yep. It didn't take anyone until just now to realize, wait a second, this button's broken. Let's use it.
So going back to Knuckle Dude, because I know it was Saykin mentioned he's been dominant for say 2 months now, I believe.
Yeah.
At least.
Do you guys think he's peaked too early?
No.
No, especially
I feel
since
like
season 2 is about to change
season
everything.
didn't come out.
I feel like
Why would you say he's peak?
I never
He-
said peak.
If anything, he peaked at the perfect time because he won it all.
He
I feel like-
he reached the new metagame before anybody else could. He actually figured out how to actually play defensively and with using different mix-ups at the same time because he uses Guile and Mika.
I mean, there's a number of players that play defensively
Yes,
already.
but I think
I
Knuckle
think he's
Dude
just the
does it
best
the
at
best.
doing it.
Yeah, he's unlocked the best way to do it so
I
far.
definitely think that Knuckle Dude has a bunch of room to grow, but I would also say that he's one of the best players as of right now.
I would agree.
And who would argue with that?
No one.
Considering the results.
Haters.
Yes, haters. But who can hate America?
He got floated to Grand Finals. in Capcom.
He floated to winning.
I mean, I could easily play devil's advocate and say that the people I feel like would have given him the hardest chance to win never got the fight.
Such as?
I think he would have had more trouble against the likes of Daigo, a run back with infiltration, or not infiltration, run back with Tokido, or infiltration. I think any of those 3 would have given him trouble.
I think
I
isn't
personally think
statistically
I don't
Knuckle
think
do the
he-
best against infiltration?
I
Though?
don't think he fought Human Bomb, did he?
He did not fight Human
Okay,
Bomb.
yeah.
But I personally think he would have beaten Daigo had he played Daigo.
Yeah, I think he
I
would have beaten
believe
him
in
too.
Daigo.
I know.
I'm not gonna say it, but I believe in Daigo. But I also think that he definitely would have beaten Daigo if they played.
Okay.
He would have beaten Daigo.
Because
I think-
Daigo has openly admitted to having not understanding how to deal with the Guile matchup effectively. And he plays defensively as well. So since Guile can easily out defensively play Ryu, would have forced Daigo to play out of his comfort zone and go in more.
Okay.
Which I think would have played against him and Dude would have won.
I think he would have beaten infiltration too. Dude's track record against infiltration is actually one of the best I've seen out of any other player.
I mean, they've only played once.
True, but out of in Street Fighter 5, but in 4 he also played pretty well against infiltration. I know it's a different game, but styles can go from one game to the next.
Yeah, I mean, people still have personal matchups. That's why, Ricky's even admitted to Dude being her demon. So I didn't think Ricky was going to beat Dude at all. If they played, and I was right. It happened.
I mean, they played 2 sets. And she still couldn't beat him, really.
Not to mention, Dude, sorry, I just want to
No, it's all
Dude
good.
also understands players' mindsets a lot. Because you notice that he'll play against people who play the same character with different characters because he understands that, this person has a bad matchup against this character. Or I know I can get in this person's head playing Mika as opposed to just zoning them out with Guile and things like that. Like, he played Guile against MOV's Chun, but picked Mika against Ricky's Chun because he knew that Ricky would have a harder time dealing with Chun than MOV. So he understands who he's playing against a lot, on top of being just really good overall. Not to mention his reactions are ridiculous.
Right.
I would hope they are.
Just because you're young doesn't mean you have good reactions.
I mean, that helps.
I mean, it does help,
It does help.
but not all young people have good reactions.
I mean, I know.
Well, anybody else got any other like matches that they would like to discuss? Like, I thought Kazunoko versus Ricky was very dominant for Ricky's side.
Yeah, that was actually unexpectedly
Yeah,
dominant.
like, because he went in there match hot, too, after he blew up Haitani.
Yeah, he blew up Haitani super
like
hard.
3-0 real quick.
Yep.
Like, it was like the quickest 6 rounds I've ever seen at Kamiya versus Nakali go. And then he just got demolished by Ricky out of nowhere. Like, I was not expecting that.
It was the hit in the head, man.
But the hit in the head happened
I
before
know.
he played Haitani.
He had a delayed reaction to being hit in the head by the door.
The door assist. Ricky was like, I need backup.
No. He was like, I need backup!
All right,
Like Captain America.
Thanks, Cap. Everett, voice actor for Cap, confirmed.
Thanks, Arcadia. Okay, well, I think that is a good time to go to the next topic. The Capcom Cup Top 8 was actually being played while the PlayStation Experience was going on.
All right.
And while that was going on, they announced some of the changes that are coming for Street Fighter V Season 2.
Yeah. Well, they didn't announce. They
showed
were
up.
playing.
People were playing.
There were builds of Season 2 at PSX while
Yeah.
Capcom Cup was going on.
And with that, they showed off the new Akuma.
Yeah, Kuma.
He looks like a Super Saiyan 3 version of himself.
Looks pretty
It
dope.
looks pretty ridiculous.
Dandelion.
Simba. Akuna Matata.
And they also showed off some new Christmas costumes for some of the characters. Karen's actually looks pretty
Yeah,
godlike.
Karen's is the best. Hands down, best Christmas costume.
And all the top players over there were playing the builds, getting the feel for the new changes to their characters.
And
So-
they noticed a lot of different things, specifically LPN, who was the people's hero and decided to write down every change in every character he could find.
Dang.
After waiting hours in line to play.
Did
You
he
know,
tweet out
dedicated.
everything?
He made a basically like a twit longer, like a paste bin or something, like
Okay.
labeling all the changes he could find. So a few changes in Season 2 is that one, wake up DPs are no longer invincible.
I don't like it.
Frame one.
DP
On frame
stands.
one.
DP
I don't like
stands
it.
for Dragon Punch.
Yeah, wake up, Dragon Punch. Shoryukens are no longer frame 1 invincible. They're invincible frame 3, like armored moves. So you can still DP
you
through
can-
block strings and stuff.
Yeah, but like now you have to hold everyone's meaty.
Yeah, unless you use EX meter. It's invincible if you EX.
I don't like that.
Are they
At
still
all.
fast though?
I mean, the speed didn't change. They're just not invincible on frame
just
1.
the invincibility frames.
Yeah.
Okay.
They can be meaty
Yeah, they could be beating now.
unless you spin meter.
That's fair. That's fine.
I mean,
I don't know. That's not.
I mean, it's a
fine.
weird change. Yeah, because we're all youth from playing fighting games. So yeah, my DP is invincible. I can just do it. But I mean,
You don't have anything to fear on Wake Up anymore.
but I think that's kind of like
Well,
the
I
point.
mean,
I mean,
they also nerfed Oki as well. So there's not every situation is gonna result in a frame perfect meaty. So
But when it does,
well, then you shouldn't have been DPing.
I mean, but
anyway
see, but
because of the
here's the thing about it though. Like it nerfs the meterless DPs, but not the ones that require a meter though.
Yeah.
So it just makes meter management a little bit more important.
On top of that, I feel like it's not that big of a deal because in a game that's so offense oriented like Street Fighter V, all of the characters with DPs were at a great advantage. That's why all of those characters, say for Chun-Li, on the upper echelon
More like
of the
top
cast.
5, yeah.
Whereas every other character who didn't have a meterless reversal has to hold. Like Ryu has a meterless DP, and he has some of the most godlike frame kill setups in the game.
he does.
So it's like, how is that fair that I'm sitting here as Vega, I gotta hold all of this stuff, and I can't properly meter you because I gotta bait your DP? That's
Well,
meterless.
that's a DP character, man. that's the whole point. It's like, am I gonna DP? And when I don't, then you're in the shit.
But I mean, that creates a great imbalance. I mean, because look at it this way, like
But
Ragna,
Vega is still top tier.
No, he's not.
He's not.
Nah.
No, he wasn't.
I'd say for my top 5 was definitely Chun, Cammy, Ryu, Ken, and Nikali. 4 of those characters have meterless DPs.
Sounds very, very...
With Cammy right there at the end. Who else has to be with DP?
Oh, you're right.
That she does. Yeah.
Okay, so even in the case of block strings, if moves, I mean, it's looking like that.
Well, no, you should be able to still DP block string.
Well, here's the thing.
What?
And let's just say if, from what we've seen with the changes, it looks like they're like taking some frame advantage away.
Yeah.
From some moves and like giving a little bit more frame advantage to other moves.
Mm-hmm. Like
if they have, like for example, let's just say right now Ken's crouch medium kick is +2. His crouching medium punch is +2.
yeah.
If you block a crouching medium punch and I do jab, that's 4 frames. You can't DP.
I'm
that.
pretty sure the hitbox on your jab wouldn't reach them for that situation to be applicable.
But I get your point. You're
It
saying
would.
if they do a frame trap where there's not enough gap for you to DP,
Right.
you would get frame trap. And now you can DP.
That's another thing. Like now people can just run frame traps all day with no fear.
I mean, but the counter to frame traps is just block.
No, man, I'm just gonna DP your frame traps. And I'm gonna make it my turn.
I mean, but the thing is, if you're going for frame traps, or you just
That's
block,
how I personally. That's how I beat Mika when I played the game at first. They would do the Lady Mika, and they would either grab you or try to frame trap you, and I would just DP.
I mean, but that's different. Okay, so like the DP changes sound extreme, but when you look at the rest of the changes in context of the game, it's not that bad.
It makes sense. I still don't like it.
I mean, that's fair. You don't have to like it.
Now, someone explain the concept of a frame trap in depth for those who are listening and don't know what it is.
Okay, so
Oh, boy.
you're on the
Another
defense.
explanation.
You're on the
Here we go.
defense. You're blocking. If someone pushes a button, the button has a certain frame advantage when you block it.
And
Let's just say
and by frames, he means it's like a certain part of the animation that goes. It's measured in time. So
Right.
like as the animation goes on, like there are frames in the animation. So like certain moves will not start up with the hitbox until like frame like 4 or 5 or something of the sort.
you block something, and then the way a frame trap works is if you hit a button after you block, the button that your opponent is already pushing after the first move that they made you block will hit you every single time.
Indeed, yeah, that all goes with the recovery of the hitbox.
Correct.
itself, So.
Good job, man.
Round of applause for Mr.
And
Arcadia.
after all this time, we finally got Arcadia to explain what a frame trap is.
And people can take advantage of frame traps by mixing up with throws, for example,
Yeah.
That they can.
or going into like more greedy pressure.
And now that DPs can be meted properly, or at least more easily,
Frame traps
are
stronger.
they're stronger. Yes. What other universal changes did they make?
Alright, so on top of the DP changes, they also made white life or gray life recovery way slower. So before, if you had any gray life and you got away from your opponent, it would recover like within like a matter of seconds. Now, in a matter of seconds, it just ticks up very slowly. So
That's an interesting change.
that changes both defensive and offense-oriented play.
And what gray life occurs like from any attack, correct?
Yeah, from blocking normals or specials, or actually blocking normals adds gray life. Blocking certain specials will chip you down, and then getting hit immediately reduces all of the gray life you receive.
Right.
So now characters like Dawson or like Vega, for example, who can rack up a lot of gray life, or even Chun-Li, because you're going to sit there blocking her fierces all day, rack up a lot of gray life. So now the next hit they get on you will matter a lot more than it used to, because you have all of that potential life there sitting, waiting for it to recover. So it either forces you to play more defensive to try to wait out your turn for your gray life to recover, or you can take a risk and try to quickly make it your turn, so that way your life doesn't become a factor. So it's going to be interesting to see how people react to that change specifically.
I definitely think that already inherently buffs Dalsum.
Oh yeah, no, Dawson's going to be ridiculous. I'm calling it now.
The mystery of yoga.
And then there's I just had it. Oh, they universally decreased. Well, normalized is what I will call it.
Quote unquote. We're going NRS route here.
They normalized mid-screen grab Oki.
Mid-screen
so
grab.
basically, if you get a throw mid-screen, you no longer get a setup.
A forward throw.
Yeah, forward or back throws for most characters.
Yeah.
You no longer because most characters.
Most characters had the back throw thing already.
Yeah.
Except for Bison.
So now, once you get a throw, your frame advantage is no longer as good, so you can't get a setup off of it. So it returns back to neutral. Some characters already had that issue, but other characters, such as Ken or Ryu, could forward throw you mid-screen and then take advantage of it.
Still meaty.
And Ken could just back throw you all the way to the corner. Most of the time.
But Bison still gets stuff off
Bison
his.
actually still keeps his throw meaty setup.
Back throw.
Well, yeah.
Which is great.
But for most of the cast, you no longer get setups off of throws. You also no longer get setups off of V-reversals.
This is true.
They also wanted to take that away. So now any
Good.
V-reversal that knocks you down at a range where you can't get a setup off of it.
Good. I like that.
Infiltration tweeted that he was super happy when he saw Justin Wong's V reversal just knocked him full screen.
He just laughed.
Because he died from Mago's V reversal setup. Which is quite hilarious to me.
So they're basically trying to take it from a less setup-oriented game to more, footsies, neutral.
Footsies and neutral based.
What they wanted it to be in the beginning.
I
But
mean, let's face it, they're gonna find a way to make it
Right.
setup based because that's
the
how
nature
you
of
play
fighting games.
games.
Yeah.
Indeed.
That's
It's
That's just how it
limiting
goes.
your opponent's chances.
There will always be some kind of setup. Because you don't want to give your opponent any chances.
The only other universal change I remember hearing about, which none of this is official, but I can only assume they're not going to change anything, considering Season 2 drops in,
I'm like
10
a week and a
days.
10
half.
days.
Yeah. So, but the only other change I heard is that meter gain is not significantly less as well. So you no longer gain a bar just for hitting your opponent once or something like that anymore.
That's okay.
Because a lot of characters want
I guess there were a lot of EX moves being thrown around a lot.
a lot of characters will be someone like Karin, right? Could start the round with super and then end the round by killing you with super.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
Or end the round with super and end the next round with super.
That's
meter,
actually that is pretty crazy.
yeah, think about that. Meter was so free flow that people had no issues just throwing it away. Even forcing your opponent to spin meter, purposely jumping in like a Nash or a Karin to force them to spin EX meter, actually didn't matter because they're going to get it right back.
Remember at EVO when
Especially
we saw
Nash.
Nash's super 12 times in that top 8? Man. It's a lot of
Always have
Nash
super.
super.
So it's basically going to also make people think about how they use their meter more. Because think about it, Street Fighter 4, people were very conservative with their meter. They didn't use it on
They only used it on confirms or making DPs safe.
yeah. You almost never saw meter being wasted in Street Fighter 4. And
You saw meter burned all the time in this game.
yeah, Street Fighter 5, you can burn meter just for anything. I got a hit, burn the meter. I want a super, burn the meter. It's the end of the round, I don't care. Just burn the meter, I'll get it back.
I guess other than that, it's just mostly character-specific changes.
Well,
Yes.
they did have one thing. It's anti-airing with jab is
Oh, yeah, that's
no
right.
That's
longer.
a big one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that
no
It
longer.
is a big one.
Yeah, a lot of characters get a lot of mileage off anti-air jab in this game. Like Alex.
I did hear from Yipes actually. He said that he felt like Nakali's anti-air jab stayed completely intact.
Huh. Interesting.
for that build.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll see. I mean,
We'll
the
see,
goal is to, if you want to anti-air, you need to properly anti-air. That's the goal of these changes. They're trying to normalize all of the good characters, which in turn makes some of the not as good characters better.
Right.
Other than that, it just goes on to character-specific changes, and we don't really want to touch on all of them, but I guess
Yeah.
we'll touch on some of the important ones. Like Chun-Li. Air legs is no longer ridiculously plus.
It's minus.
It's -2 now.
-2 supposedly.
Good.
But as an added change, she can now confirm off of her crouch light kick, which she could not do before.
Crouch light kick,
Disgusting.
crouch light kick, legs, V trigger,
She
full
can-
combo.
and she can also now cancel the first hit of lightning legs into V trigger, and she can cancel the first rep of EX lightning legs into V trigger as well.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, pretty gross.
But apparently they're nerfing damage across the board.
Yeah.
So
Damage seemed to be significantly lower.
it might not be that big of a deal.
Yeah, it might not be that big of a deal, but it might also be a big deal.
It's a great option.
It is a good option. Though.
They
It's good
also
that she
made
has it.
her light kick, the standing one, 3 frames.
Mhm.
That's interesting.
And speaking
I
of 3
would-
frames,
I would assume it sounds like a change that was made for the sole purpose of allowing something to combo that they may have nerfed elsewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, like they did that with Ken.
But yeah, other changes to another big change. Speaking of air lag, I forgot to mention, but all dive kicks in the game will give you less frame advantage now.
You have to know. You have to properly
Yeah,
space
you have to
them.
properly space
They
them.
have to hit below the knee. That's how all dive kicks should be.
Instead of you
I
just
agree.
throwing out the meter and it's like,
Right.
haha, I'm plus.
Well, meter. I mean, I guess that's debatable, but like, Kaming was hella plus.
Yeah,
Ken was a hella plus.
quite ridiculous.
yeah.
Especially
Yeah.
after EX dive kick.
Yeah.
Like they could just do what they wanted.
Yeah.
And now that's no longer the case. They want you to play a nice, honest game.
But here's the thing about Ken's dive kick. Because his dive kick hits like at different intervals, you have to pay attention to where the last hit is blocked or hit. Because there's been like many times where someone's standing and you EX dive kick and they block like the first or second hit, and then the third hit, the last hit will hit them like at like their ankle.
Mhm.
Mind games.
But now it doesn't matter.
No, it does matter.
Well,
Because the last hit is you're blocking
well,
the last hit
now
at the ankle.
you just get less advantage overall.
Right.
So,
I'm not like +6 or something
Yeah.
stupid.
which
Let's talk about my favorite character that's getting changes though. Bison.
Bison, a character a lot of people
Talk
thought was pretty good early on, only to find out he was not very good. Might actually be good now.
Yep.
Maybe.
Maybe. I mean, he
He's-
has a
he's-
lot of new changes.
He's got a 3-frame jab now.
I've seen him in 3-frame light kick.
A
Light
3-frame light kick.
Which
Either
is-
way, he has a 3-frame button,
That's
which is
better.
nice.
His V skill is a little different. You can now store a fireball if you counter one, and then
Yep.
shoot it back out when you
Whenever
want
you
to.
want.
Whenever you
That's
want.
kinda-
Which is
That's kind of
godlike.
ridiculous.
That's
A-
godlike.
A super important change that he got is that his walk speed is increased now.
Yeah, he does move a little bit faster.
which we'll
Apparently-
see how much they change.
Apparently, he moves a lot faster with backwalk.
They made the change specifically so he could shimmy, because there are a lot of situations where you would go for a shimmy
and you would just
and
get
your
grabbed.
walk speed is too slow.
So
to
you get
actually
grabbed
shimmy.
anyway.
Another change he got is that EX head stomp is more invincible now. Like you get a little bit more invincibility on it.
On EX head stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Also,
But the thing is, I was watching some footage last night actually, and you know how normally if you get hit by head stomp, Bison just lands to the ground and the person just gets knocked down. Now he can follow up into the hit from double reverse and just get like a hard knockdown.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
yeah.
Dang.
That's a change.
Shit, I was watching that. I was watching some footage from PSX, and he head stomp, double reverse hit knockdown, and they just go flying to the ground. It's like a Marvel S knockdown.
Oh,
It's
okay.
ridiculous.
That's amazing.
That's pretty crazy.
Pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Also, the EX follow-up works on air hits now,
Yeah, so you can
not just grounded.
stomp them to the ground.
Yep.
He has a lot of crazy changes. Actually,
He can combo off of the flame into the psycho ball.
Yeah. But actually, no. What it was is EX head stomp. If you hit him airborne, it just gives you a juggle point. Because I also saw someone do EX head stomp into the cycle ball thing as well.
That's pretty amazing.
This character's gonna be lit.
So on top of that, his target combo is now you can't what was it? What did they change about it? They made it like
The
Oh,
target combo is faster, so instead of a 5-frame gap, it's a 3-frame gap.
Oh gosh.
Well, that technically makes it weaker.
yeah, because it's also more punishable now. 'Cause it's negative.
Because
okay.
it's also -8 instead of -5 now.
But you can combo on not counter hit.
Yes.
Normal hit.
Yeah, because currently it only combos on counter hit stand medium punch.
Mhm.
Now it can be normal hit, which I think overall is a good change.
Yes.
On top of that, he got a few buffs in V trigger as well, I believe.
Yes, so V trigger, you know, if you do the combo and you're on the ground and you do stomp,
Uh-huh.
it does like a double stomp.
Yeah.
Well, now it does that even if you're in the air, which makes him get more damage off of his basic V trigger confirm, because you get the full animation. Then the other change in V trigger is the flip kick, scissor kicks. I'm sorry. The invincibility on V trigger scissor kicks start up earlier, and light scissor kick is now plus.
Which is
So you don't have to
that's
spend EX
godlike.
to have plus frames.
Nice.
And on top of the fact that he doesn't have to charge while he's in V trigger.
No, you do. It's
That's
only
that's
if
only
you get
for
hit.
Only
You gotta
for-
charge
only for the
first-
combos.
Yes, only for the combo.
Okay.
yeah. That changes specifically for Fong.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
No, I think Fongs might also only be in combos.
Oh,
Yeah, I think
I read on Twitter like somebody
Yeah.
tweeted out that it's
Someone-
only on
Yes.
that you could just do
Yeah,
it.
someone tweeted that you could do it, but then somebody else I think followed up and said no, it might only be in combos like Bison.
Okay, that's
Okay.
fair.
So we might
Gotcha.
have to wait and see to make sure, but I think people said that
I
it's
mean,
only.
nobody wants a Fong rapid firing.
He's cute. He's cute. He's cute. Reopen them. He's cute.
Yeah, that sounds annoying.
Oh,
you
man.
never catch them.
I mean, but it already sounds annoying.
you're right.
Now
It
it'll
does
just be
happen.
even more. annoying.
But now let's talk about everybody's favorite changes. The changes heard around the world. Mika's Irish Whip no longer wall bounces mid-screen.
Yeah.
Yep,
She-
the
she-
invisible wall is no longer there.
She lost her mind.
She lost her. No.
Thank you, Capcom.
On top
Why,
of,
why are you crying?
I thought Mika was hype.
I agree.
I love watching it. I mean, of course, when it happened to me, I was upset. But watching it was fun.
But yeah, so she,
Doza has feels
she
from
can
Mika.
no longer wall bounce you mid-screen, and then she can also no longer change the direction of the Irish Whip. So if she whips you out of the corner, then you just go flying out of the corner.
Oh, that
Dang,
sucks. I don't,
that's not good.
I don't like that. I like the fact that you can't do it mid-screen, but if you can't change the direction, it's kind of
No,
sucks.
like so basically the clap that starts Irish Whip, you can either do it as back medium punch or forward medium.
Oh, so you
punch.
have to actually
Yeah.
pick.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Yeah. Well, you can't just choose on the fly. Like, I got the hit, which we don't want to throw.
Yeah, yeah.
This way.
That makes sense.
So, yeah,
You have
it's
to
more of a
commit.
committal thing, yeah. On top
Yeah.
of that, on top of the commitment factor to it,
It's also minus
5 now.
Five
Yeah,
now?
so the actual clap that goes into Passion Press will be in -2 is now -5.
Good,
So it's actually punishable.
good,
Which, yeah, I mean...
good.
it's-
No, good.
I mean, do you not realize? Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like if they weren't gonna nerf the like recovery on it, they could have at least nerfed the hitbox.
Yeah.
Because that thing was the god.
That
The
thing,
counter
that thing
Yeah.
snatched you
yeah,
up.
It snatched you up real hard. Like, they probably should have just nerfed the hitbox and left it -2. I think that would have been fine.
No, they should have made it
Nah,
negative
bro,
3.
you gotta use standard media. Confirm. Don't be a scrub. Confirm. Why you trying to just? You,
I mean,
you ever
because-
watch a Mika player
mean-
just fight in the air?
I mean, you're right, but I mean, at the same time, you can't you know, I mean, especially if you're gonna nerf meter, that means that she has to rely on like more one-hit confirms now.
Well, get good. You're a grappler anyway.
True, it's true.
you're right. I mean,
He's not
A
wrong.
lot of characters are doing one-hit confirms, I guess. So I guess it's fine. What
But
else did they change?
the good change.
Stand medium punch.
If I was a Mika player, I'd be happy to hear this. Stand medium punch
It's now
plus 1 on
That's
block.
a good one. That's
That is a
real
good one.
Now I wonder, what is it on hit now? Because I mean, if the block advantage changed, I would assume the hit advantage changed.
We'll have to see.
How much did it change by?
I don't know. I mean, she could already
It went from -2
to +1.
to +1.
So
mean, she could
at,
already
at least
do-
3 frames.
She could already do stand medium into stand heavy.
I know.
already.
Like I don't. What else? What else does she need?
That's a good question.
What else
Uh,
does she need?
But yeah, I think that's all of the main changes. I think a few other changes I heard. Oh, I kind of observed this from watching, but it seems like her command grabs might do less damage.
Well,
That's-
I guess that makes sense because of
that's
nerfing
across
damage
the
across the
board,
board. So.
But it's like her command grabs do less damage than her regular grabs.
No,
That's weird.
Only the forward command grab did less damage than the regular grab.
Yeah.
Okay. On top of that, she doesn't get any setups off of her command grab anymore.
Good.
Like off the kick command grab. Maybe in the corner she might, but I don't think
Probably.
she'll get it mid-screen anymore. And I think that's like, oh yeah, also another good change for Mika players is that charge HK is no longer, or not, HK is no longer punishable on block. Like, if you do uncharged HK, it's normally -4, you can punish it. Now it's -2, so you can't punish it anymore.
Gotcha.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
I'm okay with that.
But other than that, yeah, maybe rip Mika. She definitely,
I don't think she's dead.
I don't think she's dead, but she'll definitely be a lot less prevalent than you saw. Like,
I don't think so.
like you'll see a lot less random Mikas in your pools.
Probably. But I definitely don't think she's gone.
Like, I think all of the people who didn't actually play the game but played Mika to have an easy character to win with,
That's not going to be the case.
that's not going to be the case anymore. Either you're going to play Mika because you want to play Mika, or play Mika because you're already good with Mika, and you know how to make the changes work in your favor.
Because,
Yeah.
I mean, the good Mikas were good and dominant because they had good neutral.
Yeah, I
Like,
agree.
Look at the dominant Mika players.
Yeah, all three of them.
All three of them. Fudo,
Do,
Du, and
Luffy.
Luffy. They all have godlike neutral, which covers the weakness the character had. And now you got a plus stand medium punch that has a decent hitbox. So, yeah. I don't think we're done seeing
You'll
Mika
still
bring the hype.
you'll still see all the mix-ups and everything. But we'll have to find out and more once season 2 comes out. Like, some characters are getting crazy nerfs, some characters are getting crazy buffs.
Yeah, but I think those covered 3 of the most interesting changes. In the
Indeed.
game.
Yeah.
I would agree. I guess now that we're done with that, let's move on to the final topic that we'll
All
be
right,
talking
so,
about tonight.
Speaking of PlayStation experience,
Yo.
there was a bit of news that happened.
It got kind of lit.
It got kind of
lit.
I don't think it's kind of,
It
man.
got pretty lit.
That's still an understatement.
Extraordinarily lit. So, many of you may have heard, I'm sure you've all heard it by now, but
If
Marvel,
you haven't, you must live under a rock.
Marvel is back, baby. Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite.
Infinite.
Basically, a reboot to the Marvel series announced at PSX. It's pretty lit.
It was glorious.
A lot of people heard the rumors beforehand and no one believed, but as time got closer, everybody was waiting for that stream to start.
Everybody was hyped for
Everybody was
it.
waiting for that stream to
Everyone
start.
became a
Whether
believer.
you were a believer or a non-believer.
Everyone went back and checked all the NeoGAF threads, like the news that was coming out from Polygon, all these new
And
sources of rumors.
And they handled the announcement the best way possible. They showed the reveal trailer, and it started with Mega Man X
Bruh.
walking onto the scene.
Finally.
We got some Mega Man X fans here
Finally.
too.
As soon
Myself,
as I saw X, I was like, all right, Capcom wins.
Saykin, Arcadia. I'm not sure if Doza's played any of the MMX games.
Not the X games. I'm still a
Okay.
Mega Man fan, just not the X games.
I know Steph has at least played
What?
X7. It's like we're all Mega Man X fans here, in some fashion.
I'm sorry.
I know. I'm right there.
That was my first X game. I remember as a kid.
I'm not talking about you. I wasn't even looking at you.
Oh, you're looking at him?
Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
I haven't played
Doza, you gotta play
These young
MMX, man.
whippersnappers, just, boy, I tell you.
A lot of people like say that like the Mega Man X series is like the best in all of Mega Man.
I mean,
Yes.
the X Eagle Raptor, it makes his dick rock hard.
That's right.
You've never seen sequelitis? Oh, my
All right, you
God.
gotta see that too. Watch
All
it
right,
when
I
you
know.
get home.
As soon as we're done with this podcast, know what I'm showing Glenn. Anyway. But yeah, so they announced Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. The style's changed from Marvel 3. It's now a 2v2, such like it was like Marvel Superheroes
TVC.
and TVC.
Yeah, X-Men vs Street Fighter.
There's going to be a lot of changes. They're adding Infinity Stones, which will work similar to
You
apparently...
mean the Infinity Stones are returning?
Well, they
Yeah,
were
they
Infinity
are
Gems
returning.
before.
Oh,
They were
you're
just
right.
they were just regular gems
Yeah.
before. Now they're
Implementing
actually
Infinity
taking
Stones
Oh,
now.
now they're taking part in the comic book
Shout outs to the
universe
cinematic universe.
or the cinematic universe. Yeah.
That's true. They were just gyms.
Yeah.
And you hit someone and they just
But
fell
yes.
out of them
Yeah,
randomly.
but now-
They are returning from what they were in Marvel superheroes.
Yeah.
Redone.
Redone.
Hopefully.
Yeah,
Because
but
that stuff was
The way
hella
they'll
broken.
work now is you pick 2 characters and you pick whichever gym you want to use, and your gym will help change your characters in battle some way, shape, or form. We don't have all the information. We don't work for Capcom or Marvel. But regardless, we're hype. The
Yes.
characters shown at the reveal so far are Ryu, X, Morgan, Captain America, Iron Man, and
Captain
Captain
Marvel.
Marvel, Carol Danvers.
Which she looks pretty hype, actually.
Yeah, she does.
She
She
looks.
does
She
look
looks
good.
like a new Nova, which would be crazy.
The system looks really different. I'm excited though. I think the changes look good. I know a lot of people complain about the game looking like a mobile game. It looks so bad. I think it looks nice.
I think it looks.
personally.
Yeah, I think it looks really good.
That and it's like they have a long time to like
Yeah.
fix that.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
they showed you a game that in all actuality they probably should have waited to show.
But they did it
But
for you.
They did it for the people, and I respect that. But a lot of people are judging a product that clearly looks at 30%.
Yeah.
I
I
mean,
mean, said
if
to
that's-
be at 30%.
I mean, in the trailer, X didn't even have facial expressions or a voice actor.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, the builds look like they were probably like 30% through. I imagine the actual project is
Look.
might be like 50% along
and
right
that's the
now.
thing. I've heard mixed information from developers of the game. Like the Japanese developers, like, yeah, we almost got the whole cast done. And then the American developers, like, yeah, we're not even. The cast isn't even finalized. The buttons aren't finalized.
The buttons
You know,
aren't finalized.
The only thing we really have done is how we want the game to play, the system, and the story. And then the Japanese guys are like, yeah, we're pretty far in.
From previously working in like somewhat in game development beforehand, usually like demos and like builds that like get shown off at like events,
usually
they're
pretty
pretty far behind.
Yeah.
So I imagine they're at least 50% done with the project at this point.
but, you know, Marvel's
But
Capcom Infinite looks hype. They claim it'll take a more story-driven approach than previous Marvel games.
Yo, I'm excited for this
so,
story.
Yeah, it'll be a hype cinematic story.
All they had to do was put X in front of the Marvel logo, and I was happy. He did not even have to do anything.
That's exactly what I
The
said.
trailer could have literally been Capcom X Marvel done.
That's it. That's it.
Trailer
5
over.
seconds. A quick 5-second. I'm good.
Game already purchased. $60 already put to the side for the game.
Yep.
Yeah, I definitely like the 2v2 format so far. It looks nice, especially with the tag combos that they showed off.
Yeah, they're changing the entire tag system. And supposedly, it's going to be completely freeform. You can tag in a character or use your character whenever you want to.
Whenever you want.
Which I'm curious as to how they're going to implement that properly.
Yeah. I mean,
It could either be really,
I mean,
it could either be really careful, or it could be really busted. Either way, it's Marvel, so whatever.
I think they're gonna have. They have to have like limitations because you know you're gonna like want to combo off of like ground bounces, wall bounces,
Yeah.
like you usually do. They gotta have like limitations.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
some are going to have some sort of limitation, but at the same time, they also mentioned they wanted to have infinite combo possibilities.
Well, good.
So they want
It's
you to-
Marvel. That's how it should be.
It's
Yeah,
Marvel Infinite.
That's right.
like I was looking at the videos again, just trying to get a feel for things.
Yo.
It does look like they changed the control format,
Mhm.
control scheme, which obviously is subject to change because the game's still in development. But it looks like a 4-button attack layout. But I feel like it'll be a 6-button game.
Mhm.
But when I say 4 buttons, yes, the last game was technically 4 buttons and 2 assist buttons. But what it looks like, you have 2 punch buttons and 2 kick buttons.
Okay.
So it's like
Marvel 2.
Marvel
yeah.
2.
And but there wasn't any medium strength normals that I could perceive from the trailer when I just look at it.
That's probably because
Interesting.
like they're probably gonna go like with the Marvel 2 route because in order to get like a medium, you have to
Yeah,
hit light twice.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is they
That
would
was-
do
that was
light
the thing.
2 times. Like if you watch the trailer, you see, especially it's very apparent in the Captain America Morgan reveal because both of them do jab twice in both of their confirms.
Mhm.
So if it was like Marvel 2, the second jab wouldn't come out and you get a medium normal.
Interesting.
So
Yeah,
it
that's
looks
true.
like there's simply just 2 strengths
Yeah.
of punches
Light and heavy.
and 2 strengths of kicks.
That's
Kind of like
interesting.
KOF.
well,
Yes.
well, you're saying like this happened on hit, so obviously, but in Marvel 2, the medium didn't come out unless they got hit.
Yeah, this is on it in comics. They didn't show anybody blocking
Right.
in the I don't know if they haven't made blocking animations yet.
It's possible.
Or what. But one thing I would like to see, hopefully, in the next trailer is blocking Because I would like to see if you can use the tag mechanic in like a
block.
block string or something.
But the character reveals, man, you gotta show them just destroying the other person.
Well, yeah, of course, I understand that. I'm just talking about what I would like to see.
But yeah,
Yeah.
you can throw that. Maybe someone has got a command grab, so they gotta like block something first, and then they get command grab.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I mean,
Yo,
what-
when's Mike Hagar?
What I would like to see is my boy Ashura.
Yeah, let's talk about characters we want to see.
Ooh.
Maybe like one Marvel character and one Capcom character.
Ashura.
Ashura
Capcom.
from Asura's Wrath.
Ashura, and as for my Marvel character, give me my boy. Come back to me for that one. Come back to me for that one.
Alright.
That's hard. Look, I just go with Dormammu. Give me back Dormammu. I play Ashura Dormammu.
Wow.
Anyone else want to go next?
Well, this has been rumored, but I would like to, for it to actually be true, is old Dante from DMC4.
Hmm.
And your
That
Marvel
would be
An,
really
an
cool.
older Dante.
And I mean, of course, you can't have one without the other. I'd like to see Zero.
the
Because
other
we
Maverick
have
Hunter.
X. And I mean, I'll just play Team Maverick, honey. It's fine. No, you won't be better than me with either of them. I'm sorry to anyone listening. I'm
Dang.
gonna be the best.
What a call out.
You can hold that. Or if you want to prove to me that I'm not the best, you can always catch these hands.
And what about your Marvel characters, gentlemen?
I don't really care about any Marvel character.
Dang. I'll
Dang.
take
I
Hey,
want to
Rip.
see. I want to see
Can
them
I
bring
just
back
pick two Capcom
Cyclops.
characters?
Sure, go
Cyclops.
ahead.
I want to see them bring back Cyclops.
Alright, so
Probably not gonna
because
happen.
I don't care about a Marvel character, because I'm not a comic book fan or a Marvel movie fan that much. You know, but I do like some video games.
But you
So-
don't like Daniel Rand, the Iron Fist?
Not really.
Dang.
Wow.
It's kind of whack.
You don't
Have you
like-
seen them in Marvel? You just go woo woo and like I guess.
Hey, but what if he was actually good in Marvel?
I mean, but once again, I have no connection to Marvel.
But what
characters.
about T'Challa, the Black Panther, the King of Wakanda?
I don't really care. Like it'd be cool to see him.
Somewhere Richard's like, someone say Wakanda?
Yeah, like it'd be really cool to see him.
Uh-huh. But you don't care. I get
But-
it. It's fine.
Whatever Marvel characters they put doesn't affect me because I'm probably not playing
Right.
a Marvel
I mean,
character.
we're,
anyway.
we're playing
Sure.
X already. So.
Yeah, I'm already playing X,
Yeah.
and any other character I want to see is a Capcom character.
All right,
So-
fair enough.
That goes with
But-
X.
Rumor has it, my man with the bionic plan is supposed to return, and we all know that I loved me some Spencer in Marvel 3.
That is true.
He is very close to Zero on my favorite character list. And
Gotcha.
another character I would like to see,
Yeah.
last one, bonus.
the bonus.
Bonus character is Wesker, because I also loved me some Wesker.
Wesker's cool.
America's favorite combo.
America's
Global
favorite
saturation, my boy.
Yo, Doza, you've been quiet. Who you want to see in
All
Marvel?
right. Well, Steph kind of already took my idea of Ashura, but nobody mentioned Nero.
I mean, I can't mention all of them.
I mean, you could have.
No, but that's why we have more than one of us.
Nero.
All right, so Nero.
I would love to see Nero make an appearance in Marvel vs. Capcom 4. DMC4 was great. I enjoyed it.
You
I
actually
loved it.
played that?
Yes. I went back. I went and
I
played
mean,
it because
you-
I never played it.
You play so few games,
Hey,
I'm like,
hey, not getting into that.
Hey, fighting words.
I would also like to see, with my recent expenditure of looking at new playstyles, I'd like to see Hawkeye come back. I want a good zoner in Marvel Infinite, and Hawkeye was one of my few favorites to play in Ultimate. So I'd love to see him come back. I'd love to see Gimlet full screen punish, no matter where you're at. Make
Into
make a
tag.
return. Yep.
Into tag combo.
Yeah.
Well, he is an Avenger, so I wouldn't be surprised if we saw him
It's
again.
not brash if you can back it up.
Yeah. And they already brought Captain America back, so I'm fine.
Well,
Last but not
let's
least.
see. What, did
Everett
you say a
already
Marvel
went?
character? Oh, yeah, you did. Okay. Okay, so, my Marvel character would happen to be Black Cat from Spider-Man, because she's bae.
All right.
And I think we could get another sort of gadget character on the Marvel side. She
Like
has a lot of really cool
Wrestling.
gadgets. She's fast.
I mean, her name's Felicia, so
Yep.
there'll be another cat girl named Felicia.
Felicia Hardy. And on the Capcom side, I think it's time that we saw a returning character from Marvel 2. You all know him well. He had one of the best assists in the game. Captain Commando,
Yeah.
bro. We need that
Capcom
Captain
himself.
Corridor back. It's Capcom himself. You can't have Marvel vs. Capcom without the Capcom rep, which is why I was partly upset with Marvel 3 because it had no Captain Commando.
Fair enough.
If I could have one.
Well, Ruby Heart.
No, I didn't play Ruby.
Yeah, Ruby Heart would be kind of cool.
I mean, she's Capcom. She's the Capcom protagonist. Marvel vs. Capcom
she is.
protagonist. She's
But,
the main character of Marvel vs. Capcom.
I don't know if anyone actually played Plasma Sword. I did because I owned the Dreamcast for a while.
I didn't.
But bring back Hayato.
Hayato.
Yeah,
I mean,
he would be
Bring
amazing.
Yeah.
back
Yo,
Hayato.
you could play Team Beam Saber.
Yo,
Zero
let's
Hayato?
get Gene back too.
Gene.
You didn't see it, but we both did the assist where he takes off his clothes.
Yeah, you should do the taunt. Towel.
Oh yeah, the towel, and you just hold it, and he catches
and,
on fire.
and he's got a
It's too
Gundam
lewd.
arm, and he actually gets in a Gundam.
It's too lewd. Jin's too lewd.
No man, you got the Felicia in that game.
Too lewd for you.
Felicia almost made the game rated M.
That's right.
Yep.
But yeah, Jin's wearing he's not even wearing a speedo. He's wearing the cloth thing that you had to
The
tie up.
Fudoshi.
Yeah.
Well, I guess another bonus character for me would also be John Talbane. It's about time he got into an
Who was
NBC game.
hinted at being a character.
Shout
Yeah.
out to Lapinko. The hashtag that Marvel.
He could be a sort of kind of like replacement for Wolverine because there's rumor that X-Men won't be in the game until DLC. So
There's also rumors now that they will.
that they'll make it on startup.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean,
Nobody knows.
Yeah, nobody
we'll
knows
just
until the
find
game comes
out
out.
when we find
It's
out.
Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. Infinite potential. Could be infinite waiting time for us because we're impatient.
yeah.
And also infinite combos.
I highly doubt there'll be actual infinite.
That would be hilarious if there were. though.
Regardless.
There will be infinites, but they'll be limited to when you use your gem.
I mean, then it wouldn't be an infinite.
I mean, no, but it would be more like a loop.
Yeah, I mean, we clearly saw that in the trailer.
That's true.
Power Stone.
Power Stone.
I mean, hopefully they're eluding the Falcon. And
I would like to see a Power Stone.
Falcon. Yo, what if...
I'd like Wang Tang so people can get hit with the
Yeah,
spirit
Wang
bomb.
Tang.
Oh my god.
Isn't there a... Oh, yeah, there is a character in Marvel called Falcon. He's one of the Avengers. But yeah,
Yeah.
Falcon would be cool. Yo, what if Captain Falcon were in Marvel?
Okay, could you imagine? Number one, he would avoid neutral with Raptor Boost. Number two, he would avoid neutral again with Falcon Kick, which would probably be a low. Number three, he would have a command grab
Falcon
with
Kick.
Raptor Boost. And number four, he would just kill you with Falcon Punch.
Raptor Boost is a command grab? You
Not
mean
Raptor
Falcon
Boost.
Dive?
Falcon Dive, that's what I
Yeah.
meant. Yeah. Command grab.
Anyway, yeah, that's our one reference to Smash Bros. For this podcast. But yeah, that's our thoughts and impressions for the new MVCI coming in 2017. And
Probably
I guess,
at the end.
Hopefully sooner.
I-
rather than
yeah,
later.
I think it'll be after Evo. We'll get one more Evo for Marvel 3, and maybe it might come in time for Capcom Cup.
Oh yeah,
the
also
start.
That would be hype.
they also released Marvel 3 on PlayStation 4, and it's coming to PC and Xbox. in
It's okay
March.
because the netcode still sucks, apparently.
It's fine. No one plays Marvel for the netcode.
Yeah, everyone wants to play Marvel side by side anyway. That's
But
just
it's
how you play
beautiful.
Marvel.
It's
Yeah.
beautiful.
But that was less important compared to the Marvel Eye announcement that nobody expected, but everybody wanted.
Anyway, yeah, we're all hype about it. So, come 2017, we're gonna be playing that game. It's gonna be great. And I guess we're gonna go to the last segment of this podcast. True to the last couple of episodes that were, around. We're gonna end it with the struggle.
Oh boy, bringing back the
Bringing
struggle.
back
This is a segment of where we talk about anything that we're dealing with. It could be like in real life. It could be in games. It could be in whatever. So I guess I'll start. I've been having a pretty big struggle trying to get good at Blaze Blue to the point where I'm getting just upset about it, and it's hard because I've had a lot of quote unquote progress being made in CPE, which I learned I guess a couple of nights ago that it was all a lie, and it wasn't me really getting that much better. It was just everyone else getting worse. So I'm having a hard time dealing with it. So, but hopefully in due time I'll get over it. Man, no thoughts from anyone.
No, V, you can do it.
Yeah, no one was getting worse. I never said anyone was getting
no
worse.
one was regressing.
Well, no one else was progressing as well.
People were progressing just slowly.
Yeah.
The style of play has really changed.
Yeah.
Like look at Glenn playing CPE,
Oh my god.
and now look at him playing CF now. Like a completely different person.
Yeah.
He doesn't just mindlessly rush in all the time.
Which he should.
Everett the bad influence.
Look,
Didn't we just say?
No. It's like we all say. There's a switch, and you have to know when to turn it on and when to turn it off.
Yeah.
Heard that a lot.
You see, when he first started playing, he was always
switch
on
was
the on
always on.
switch.
He just never turned it off.
Now he's always on the off switch. So it's fine. He's learning how to be. He learned how to be on. He's learning how to be off. Now the next thing he has to do is learn how to flip the switch and when to flip the switch.
See,
Yeah.
coming from CPE to now, where like my world is turned upside down, my switch is always off, and like I'm scared to do anything now.
So you're like having the reverse problem.
Yeah. I don't know when to turn it on.
Well, no, this is anime. I see the exact same problem though. I don't know what I was thinking.
It's the exact same problem, just in the reverse order.
No, it's the same order. It's just that whereas Glenn was more like
No, yeah, it's the same thing.
that's
exactly the same thing.
Yeah, exactly the same thing.
Oh,
All right.
Either way, yeah, I'm struggling with that. Hopefully, within the next couple of weeks, I have people who care about me and love me enough to help me. So,
We all love you.
thank you.
482 feels moment.
Anyway, yeah, that's my struggle.
All right,
for this
Mr.
week.
All right, Big Boss.
Big Boss. What's your
What you
struggle?
struggling with?
I don't struggle.
I knew that was coming. I knew that was coming.
I just merely embrace it and become it.
Dang, he becomes the struggle. That's pretty deep,
That's-
actually.
And then I deal with it.
And that's called being a boss.
Yep.
But yes, I don't have anything directly to complain about, other than the fact that I'm busy
All the time.
all the time.
Hey yo.
Well, then,
you
that could
guys
be your
got-
struggle. I don't have enough time
Are-
in the day.
Are you allowed to talk about the event that's coming up?
Yeah, I mean, what?
Okay, cool. Well then,
You can-
yeah,
hey,
y'all
people,
gonna just
Slam
stream-
is coming back.
Woo!
I'll talk about the other event. Well, I
Talk
guess
about KIT.
it's been announced like a while back, but
What
KIT.
event?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna be at KIT
Same.
with that young stream. You hear me? Get at your boy. You need one of the best streams in the business. I learned from the best, so I can guarantee you, I'm better.
Nice. I like that confidence.
But yeah, I just been busy, man. Just real busy. A lot of work to do, not a lot of time to do it.
Gotcha.
So he's struggling with time.
Yeah,
I
time
wouldn't really
is.
call it struggling because the work's getting done. Because I get my work done. But it's just a lot.
Yeah, time.
But I'll be fine.
Good job, Jarius.
Alright. And that's his struggle.
Yeah. How about you,
Mastastef?
Sonny boy?
Sonny boy.
Oh my god.
Well, see, that's my secret, Cap. I'm always struggling.
We know.
It's the
I mean,
opposite
look
of
at you.
Jarius. It's the opposite of Jarius. I never struggle. I constantly struggle.
Jeez.
I cry every time.
Steph struggles so I don't have to.
I don't know. So
Wow,
let's
what a
see.
yin yang.
I mean, that's why we're such a good team.
Are we though?
I mean, I like to think we are.
Well, that's sweet.
I mean, y'all are ham and heat,
Wow.
so.
What?
Tag him in, coach.
All right, so let's see. My personal struggles. What am I going through? I don't know. I'm going through a lot of different stuff. Nothing really specific. It's just normal. I don't know. I guess I struggle so much that I'm just in a constant state of like, you know that dog meme where like the room's on fire and he's like, this is fine. That's just me. This is fine. So out of all the things I'm having issues with, I'm just kind of trying to deal with them and getting through. And like Jerry said, it'll be fine. I'll be fine. This is fine.
You're Mastastef and you're fine.
I'm Mastastef and I'm fine.
Apollo
Shout out
Justice.
to Apollo Justice. And yeah, that's basically it with me. Nothing to it but to do it.
All right.
Shout out
Cool.
to Jane Butler. All right.
Oh, I'm going. Okay.
Yeah, your
Doza?
turn.
All right. Well, let's see. My IRL struggle, my realistic struggle, as of recent, has been college semester ending. So finals coming up next week. Having to deal with that. Hard at work studying. It's been. Ugh. Another IRL struggle has been dealing with my roommates as of recent.
Yeah.
No.
No, I meant like as if like as in we already knew this.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
but
yes.
like
Roommate problems are really annoying.
Yes, they are.
Just things have just been coming to an impasse, and tensions are high in my apartment right now. But things are working themselves out. Things are getting better, but not fast enough. My gaming struggle has been, I wouldn't really call it a struggle. I would like to call it a reinvention of myself. I've been going through different play styles.
Man, what a word. Didn't know you could say those.
That's so deep.
I've been, fiddling around with different play styles, fiddling around with different characters, trying to find, strengths and weaknesses that I have with and against those characters, so that I can become a better player overall. I'm diving deeper into game engines, learning how systems work, through the help of my team. And, overall, I've just been in grind mode. Right now I have the intention to go to KIT and take a tournament, no matter which tournament it is. I'm going there to win. I think I've leveled up a lot in the past month or two. And, now I'm setting my sights on how can I win and how can I be better.
Yeah, we still got a month left to train up too. KIT's not until January 6th, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right, and last but not least,
The clear boy himself.
My struggle. I guess it's it's really I don't have enough time. It's literally I don't have enough time to do all the things that I want to do in any specific day.
Well, welcome to being a grown-up, I
Yeah.
guess.
Yep. I'm getting old, man.
Not as much time as we used to have, to go out to things and play so much stuff, and
Yeah.
But make use of the time that you have, though.
That's
Yeah,
right.
kids, remember that. You don't get that time back.
Why do I feel that was just a direct attack towards young Doza here?
Because he's actually a kid. I don't know.
Yes, he's living the
But
young college student life.
It was a blanket statement.
Yeah, I guess that's it for all of our struggles. So I guess some last minute announcements before we end off this show. Yes, we do have the new Slam South Louisiana Major coming up in 2017 on April 1st. Again, in Baton Rouge at the Embassy Suites off of College Drive. So,
And this is
yeah.
not a joke.
come on,
No,
Slam.
it is not an April Fool's joke, despite the date.
It is actually just Slam.
We got some new additions. We got, I believe we got
We had a
Melee
killer.
coming back.
Yeah, we have Melee coming for the first time to Slam.
Yep.
Are you gonna play Melee?
No. I'm not going to play Melee. But I have mad respect for people that play Melee.
15 years later.
Yeah.
We have KOF 14 making his way onto the scene.
Yes.
We sadly had to drop Killer Instinct. Rest in peace, KI.
Rest in peace, Killer Instinct.
Is it that sad?
Not really.
Figures.
We got Blaze Blue coming as well, right?
Yeah, we have Blaze Blue Central Fiction. Yeah. And we have all the other games we had last year.
Yep. Hey, yo, I'm actually pretty excited for Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, MKXL.
We have Killtron.
Yeah, we have Killtron coming.
Yo, I remember how hype it was for Killtron and Final
Yo,
Round,
that was
man.
hella hype.
That was insane.
Everyone doesn't know about
I
Killtron.
don't.
Alright, so basically, it's the funniest misconception in the entire world. But basically, during the MKX tournament at Final Round, there was a little girl,
Quote unquote.
quote-unquote little girl, playing in a wheelchair, just demolishing a bunch of top players on stream.
With Jax.
With Jax. And so literally the entire crowd was chanting, "Yo, kill Tron, kill Tron!" Every time we got a hit, hey, boom, 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 hey, it was crazy. Find out later, kill Tron's actually a dude, not a little girl. It's a handicapped dude in a wheelchair. But that still doesn't change the fact that it was a person in a wheelchair.
How was he handicapped? Was he just like physically handicapped?
I think it's just in a wheelchair. Like I think it might be like a paraplegic or something. I'm not actually sure of his life story.
Because there was a similar story about some little girl destroying top players when Smash 4 came out.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's
that was not
completely
real.
different.
Yeah.
But we all know what happened with
Wasn't
that.
fake?
It was
Yeah.
very fake.
Very
Yeah,
much
that was
faked.
completely different.
Yeah, this is completely different.
Yeah, this was. We saw this person
Yeah, we
in
were
the
all
flesh
there.
bodying people with jacks.
But y'all saw it. This is just a story to me. I didn't see it.
Yeah, I didn't see it. It could have not happened.
Well, once you come to Slam 2017, you will see Killtron in the flesh. Hopefully, he's still playing jacks.
Yep.
Still bodying everyone.
So you'll probably see the return of
Yeah,
ATP.
Everett didn't come to
Slam.
Slam.
No, I was.
What a trade.
I was in the
He
Shadow
was
Realm.
still dead.
He was in the Shadow Realm pretty deep.
Yeah,
I didn't see
I
Everett-
was pretty deep. in
I
the
didn't see
Shadow
Everett for months.
Yeah. No.
Literally
none of us
months.
did.
You know,
I even sent this man text message. He didn't even reply to my text message.
back in the day when I was in the Shadow Realm. That's not even back in the day. It's this. That's like earlier.
that was like earlier this year.
Earlier this year, I got caught up in the Shadow Realm of RPGs that I hadn't played that I wanted to play.
So
That's-
he ignored text.
So I ignored life itself.
Dang. All right.
It was work, RPGs,
It was-
and ignoring his friends.
It was work, RPGs, and yeah,
And
Ignoring
ignoring
everything
us.
else. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Nothing else mattered. I had to
Jerry's
get my
had,
RPG.
Jerry's
fix.
had to mention Blaze Blue Central Fiction to make Everett return.
That's true.
That,
I was like, when is this game coming out?
it was like,
And then Jerry was just like, it's about to come out.
and then Everett was like, "Well, I guess I'm back,
Well, I
guys.
guess I'm back.
All right, time to leave the Shadow Realm."
All right. Well, with the introduction of the Shadow Realm, I guess we can end off this episode of the podcast for this week.
Yep.
So thank you for tuning in to Level 482's Frame Advantage. You can find us at level482gaming.com. You can find us on Twitter and Facebook, all at level482gaming.com. Do we have an Instagram for it? Or
We do.
okay, also at level482gaming.
Yeah.
You can find this podcast up on YouTube. You can also find us at YouTube at Level 482 Gaming and Level 482 Productions. I'm not sure which one this is going to yet, but check out both anyway. And are we on iTunes or anything of the sort? I don't
We
know what all the
do.
information is yet.
We have a Stitcher for the podcast, a libsync, and we have iTunes.
Okay, so you can find
get
us.
the podcast on all
Soon
of
to be
those.
coming to Spotify.
Okay, so
Nice.
soon to Spotify and on Libsync and on iTunes. So
Keep your
And-
eyes peeled, kids.
definitely. You can also tune in to our Twitch channel, twitch.tv/level482gaming. I'm working currently on bringing the Monday nights at Little Wars back. So we'll at least have that. You can find us streaming Cove monthlies on Sundays.
And expect to see us at all of your favorite majors.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That too. Such as KIT coming up. And
And
yep.
Frosty Fausting.
Frosty
And
Faust.
packed stuff.
Yep.
Yes.
All those places.
But like our wonderful host Vaughn said, thank you for watching Frame Advantage, where we're always plus on hit and block.
The Rock.
Well, I'm
Shout outs to Charles Face.
I hope that you're plus on hit. Dear God.
That was one of Dawson's buffs in Street Fighter.
Yes.
Oh, man.
Have you ever hit? I don't know if you've ever been in that kind of situation where you hit someone and you're negative
Yeah.
because you hit them.
I guess you can cut it.
I mean, we went through that experience with Brawl, but let's not talk about
Yeah,
that.
we're not talking
So,
about that.
Anyway, thank you for tuning in to Frame Advantage, and we will see you next episode.